Good morning. This is Patricia Dager with Dragonfly Lights, and I'm talking to you today about change. Recently, I had to switch insulin, so these are two little guys are two of the types of insulin that I can use, and based on insurance preference and the formulary, which I just posted about yesterday, sometimes I have to switch back and forth. And even though the providers and the literature say the insulins are the same, I find that I react differently to them. So every time I switch, I know that I need to readjust everything. So change is inevitable, right? So I'm gonna have to test more often, look at my basals, look at my bolus ratios and all those things. And it can be kind of a pain in the, a pain to do all this because I was in a pattern and I was steady doing what I was doing. Kind of the irony of a chronic illness, we think of something chronic as lifelong and kind of as unchanging, but in actuality, it's lifelong and it changes all the time. So as we age, hormones, many different factors cause this to change. So that change can be frustrating because just when we get it figured out, it changes. So I'm gonna share some words with you. I worked with a really wonderful doctor when I worked in the emergency department, and he would tell us, like, if you walk in on something and you see something that kind of startles you or that you weren't expecting, instead of going, oh my gosh, go, aha, just as I expected. Because expecting that unusual gives you a position of authority and some control. So if we take that same approach with how we look at changes in our diabetes management or our day-to-day life for that matter, then we assert that control over our life. So knowing that I'm going to switch insulin, knowing that it's probably going to cause some changes, I prepare for them so they don't hit me out of the blue. I think that's something that can happen, especially with diabetes. It's so frustrating because right when you think you get it figured out, it changes. But if we just try to adopt the mindset that change is going to happen, and when it comes, we own the control, we decide how to change it, we can respond, it puts us in more of a position of authority and not so much a victim to your disease. So that would be my my guideline or tip for this week is really embrace change, see if you can learn from it, because in the long and short of it, nobody wants their life to be the same every day. That would be boring. So change can really bring some interesting new stuff into your life. Yes, it can be frustrating, but go out there, take it by the reins and do it on your own terms. So have a great day. Bye.